Hello everyone, welcome on the channel Coach Abhishek. Well, in previous video we have talked about few important business terms that are essential and you all must have that knowledge. Now in this video we are moving towards, and this is the part 2. If you have not seen the previous video, please watch and have a look on those important terms. Now in this particular video we are going to talk about fixed cost, variable cost, break-even point and taxation. Yes, these all four important terms are essential to know. So if you are a student of management or from any stream, these terms are important in your life. Now let's talk about costing or cost. When we talk about the cost, then in business, to calculate the cost is essential. If you are not having your control on the cost, then definitely you will face the problem. Now if we divide the cost into two parts, the one is the fixed cost and another one is the variable cost. Now what is fixed cost? A fixed cost is a cost which does not change with an increase or decrease in the amount of product or services produced or sold. Means what? Means fixed cost is always fixed. For example, due to this pandemic, due to this corona effect, a lot of hotels are not working, a lot of industries are not working, but they are giving the rent. So the rent is what? Rent is fixed cost. So you are producing something in your factory or in your plant or not, it doesn't affect. The fixed cost is always fixed, and even if you are producing more or you are producing less, your fixed cost is always fixed. For example, insurance. You have to pay insurance every year, so that is fixed cost. You have to pay the salary of your employees, that is fixed cost. So maybe those employees are working more than 12 hours in few days, or maybe those employees are not working due to any reason, or they are working from home, but the cost is fixed. So that is what? That is fixed cost. Now let's move on the variable cost. Now it is very obvious and it is very clear. Variable cost is that cost which vary according to the production or services. So if you are producing more product, then definitely you will use lot of raw material. And if you are using lot of raw material, then definitely you have to pay the amount to that particular vendor who is giving or supplying the raw material to you. So if you are producing more, then definitely lot of things will be more. And if you are producing less, then again no cost. So fixed cost and variable cost, this is important, and fixed cost plus variable cost is known as the total cost. Now let's move on the second important term. So the next term is break-even point. Yes, break-even point. And for the companies, it is important to know when they will achieve this particular point. Now what is that? In simple words, break-even point is that point where there is no profit and no loss. Means your total expenses are equal to your total sales. Now let's understand with the example. It is essential to know for companies to know the break-even point. With lot of calculations, they find out whatever investment they are doing, when they will get that particular investment back. Means if they are producing something and then selling something, then how many units they have to sell to find out that particular point where they will recover that amount which they have invested. It can be 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 years, 6 year and more than that. But companies find out in how many years they will achieve their break-even point. So the real growth, the real revenue generation of the company start after when they reach at break-even point. Now the next term is taxes. And you all are aware there are two kinds of taxes. One is the direct tax and another one is indirect tax. A direct tax is a tax which we pay directly. For example, income tax. And income tax is what? Income tax is direct tax. So whatever the salary we get, whatever the income we generate, we have to pay the taxes on that. And why these taxes are important? Well, government collect those taxes, and these taxes are the sources for the government. Government generate the revenue, and then again they invest that particular taxes in the development of the roads, infrastructure, education, medical facilities and all. So we give the taxes, government take the taxes, and then there are different kind of slots. So as per the income, we have to pay the taxes on our income. Really, we all don't want to pay the taxes, but this is the obligation and we have to pay our taxes, and government must utilize that taxes properly. Now what are the indirect taxes? Indirect taxes which are imposed on us but in an indirect way. So I hope you have understood all those important terms: fixed cost, variable cost, total cost, break-even point, and the taxes. Generally, we have to be aware about all those things. I hope you will like this video. Please press the bell icon, subscribe my channel. If you are having any doubt, comment below. I will love to answer your queries. And at the end, बस यही कहूँगा, सीखते रहिए क्योंकि सीखना ज़रूरी है. Thank you very much.